everyone. Welcome to Franklin County Business and Professional Women's Working Women, Helping Women TV show. I'm Danielle Martel, President of Franklin County BPW, and also the host of this show. And with me this evening is Kathy Butler, our BPW Franklin County Treasurer and new member. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
Glad to have you. All right, would you like to start off? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, like you said, my name is Kathy Butler. I live here in St. Albans with my husband, Joe, and my dog, Shadow, and soon to be my daughter, Elizabeth. I'm a bookkeeper here in Franklin County. I also do tax returns. I've been doing them for over 20 years. I guess that's a good place to start.
Right? And how long have you been a member of Franklin County BPW?
Just since November. Martha Rainville recruited me because you needed a new treasurer, so she told me I was going to do it. So I'm doing it.
Sink or swim, right?
Right. And it's been pretty cool.
Great. Yep. And your daughter just joined as well.
Yep,
so
my
that's
daughter is
great.
joining. She's going to officially join in July when the membership
Yep.
year
back up,
changes. But she's going to be an Avon lady, and she'll be joining as well.
Great. Wonderful. We have quite a lot of mother-daughter teams right now, actually, which is great.
I noticed
So,
that
yeah.
at
Yeah.
the meetings. There's a lot of mom and daughters.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to share that part of your life with your daughters, especially, the older they get. Sometimes they're a little more busy, so it's nice to be able to do both things at once, so it's a good thing.
And to try to be a good role model for them and
Yep.
show them that there's other women that want to help them out other than just their mom.
Yep. And there's quite a lot of ladies that are in our group right now that do a lot of jobs kind of similar to Avon. You know what I mean? So they kind of have a lot of good tips and marketing tools and everything else. It's kind of nice to bounce ideas off each other. So that'll be also beneficial to her. So
Yeah, there are a lot of women in the group that have a lot of different skills.
oh, I know it's amazing to see what the difference between what it was when I joined to what it is now is great. We have a very diverse group of ages and now genders. We're
Yes.
excited. We have male members, and the different types of careers and where people are at in their careers is definitely nice.
A lot of people that have been in their careers for many years and a lot of people that are just starting out.
So definitely would be good.
Mhm.
All right. So where do you hope to see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, in the next 5 years, I'll be 57, so I'm hoping that by then I'll start to think about retiring. Preferably on a nice warm beach, but you can always do tax returns from the beach and have them sent to you. So.
Be a lot more fun than doing them in my kitchen, right?
But there's something to be said for doing them in your kitchen. It's a lot easier for me to go to your house to do your tax return because many times you have questions that you don't feel comfortable talking about in a cubicle
Right.
or in somebody else's office. And many times we find that there are things that you're missing that you have right there. And if you find that you're having some difficulty with other issues on your tax return, we can think of ways while you're at home to help you lower your tax bill.
And that's why you make such a great treasurer as well. Well, that's great. And you said your daughter's moving back home, so
Yep, she'll be back home June
won't
1st.
You probably won't be retiring to somewhere as warm and on the beach.
Not yet,
Oh.
but there's still time.
Yep. Okay.
And that could be extended to 10 years, but 5 years is
Good number.
a good number.
Good number. Right. And how do you think being a member of BPW will help you to get to that?
Well, by being a member of BPW, I think it shows people that I'm committed to my business and I want to help other women in their businesses as well. It also helps show my daughter, of course, that being a woman and owning your own business really isn't that hard. You have a lot of support out there, and a lot of times because you're a woman, I've found that I've gotten more jobs just because of that, which is,
So that's a great thing. That's great.
it is. Also, I have a degree in theater, which many people don't know.
Oh, wow.
So people say, you have a degree in theater, yet you're doing bookkeeping and tax preparation. And just having that degree has gotten me a lot more work because people find it odd.
Well, there's always different sides to people. It's amazing how many things that people do, not just education-wise, but even like hobbies and stuff that you would never know that are great ways to connect with other people. So, you know, that's a great icebreaker if you're talking to somebody and you find out that they went to school for something similar, or they've always been in drama clubs and everything like that. It's a great way to be able to bond in that way, build connections. So that
Yes.
definitely helps networking wise. So.
But being a member of the BPW does show other people that, yes, I am committed to what I do. I am committed to helping other women, and it's just a great organization in
I'm
general.
glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. So great. So what other benefits have you found of being a member in the community?
I've gotten more business, that's for sure, with tax returns. And knowing people in the BPW group has also opened a lot more doors for me as far as obtaining more clients. Martha Rainville, for example, has, just having her as a friend and a client has opened up more doors. She's gotten me some more work, and she's also involved in the B2B group in St. Albans, which is where I first met her. But just by knowing her and her connections and the group's connections, I've been able to increase my business and help it to grow a lot faster than I would have on my own.
Right, definitely. You want to explain what the B2B group is?
Business to business group. It's here in St. Albans. It's Franklin County, Grand Isle County. One business is represented by each person.
Oh, okay.
For example, you couldn't have two bookkeepers. You couldn't have two real estate agents.
Oh, okay. So just one of each. Okay.
One of each.
All right.
And that was where I get started in networking here in Franklin County.
Okay. Well,
From there, I came to you, and
you're Martha. Great.
there.
I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's great. That's great. How long have you been a member of B2B?
It'll be 5 years in August.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. Okay. And do you think that being a member of both B2B and Franklin County BPW will help you even more?
I do, because a lot of the connections that I have with BPW and B2B, I can help to foster growth with each other. I keep going back to Martha, but she was the connection to BPW for me. Whenever I'm at a meeting with either BPW or B2B, I'm always listening for things that people are in need of, such as nursing care, Arbonne products, computer repair, and so on. And by being a member of both groups, I can help other people connect and help to grow their businesses and provide a good referral for them because I know the people in the groups.
Well, that's
And I've used, well, because I've been a member longer with B2B, I've used the services of them, of course, a lot longer. So that will help me to refer to other people and refer people with within BPW to others outside of the community.
great. All right. And what would you say is the most common misconception of BPW?
It's
Or
not
about
just for
BPW?
women.
Yes. I've been saying that for 2 years.
And it's nice having Nate in the group. He sure does bring a different perspective than just listening to all the women. That probably didn't sound right, but it wasn't the way
Yeah.
that I meant it. It would be nice to see some other men in there just to
We've always had
just
a
so
lot
that
of
they understand.
We've always had a lot of support of men of BPW. They've always been very supportive of the business owners, everything, you know, anything for silent auctions, donations, anything like that, raffle items. I mean, they've always been very dedicated to helping us to achieve our goals. But we've had very few male members over the years. Nate's not the first male member ever, but he's one of very few male members that we've had. And
he's very involved.
yes, he is. He was very instrumental in a lot of the stuff for the finance committee in Calcutta, and he's also doing a lot with Debbie with the police department and stuff for the fingerprinting day that they'll be doing this later on this spring. So he's been very involved with things. He's very busy with other things in the community as well. So, I mean, we should get more of his friends to join. Yeah.
And a lot of the men have also provided a lot of support with the Calcutta.
Yes, definitely. Yes, we had it was kind of amazing actually to see how many of the local businesses donated items. And we do have quite a few women-owned businesses, but most of our businesses around here are male-owned businesses. So it's nice to know we do have that support out in the community, whether they're members or not. They're very supportive, which is good, which is very good. So
there are even a few of them that donated prizes for the silent auction at the Calcutta.
yes, yep. So it was kind of nice. We have the whole list of them actually is on our website. We have a thank you PowerPoint slideshow on the website. So yeah, I say it was kind of nice to see all the people in the community that jumped up even more than they did last year to support it. And we're very excited to be giving out 6 scholarships this year. So that's amazing for where we've come from and what we're doing. It's great to know we can support 6 young people in the community. One from each of the sending high schools, and also a person from CCV that's continuing education who's already in school.
Now, is it just girls that can apply for the scholarships, or can boys?
The CCV one, it has to be a female because that's what the family that's the scholarship's named after. That's one of their requirements on the scholarship application. But the high school scholarships are for men and women both. So
hopefully that'll get more men involved, or get some more support from.
Yep. And we were very happy last year we'd come up with the idea to spread it out and instead of doing all the scholarships like from anybody coming from Franklin County, and a lot of the schools weren't even aware we did scholarships. Last year we sent them out and we picked a winner from each of the high schools, the 5 sending high schools in Franklin County, which was nice because it helped people to understand that we're there and that we do have scholarships and we are willing to help. Not just even scholarship-wise, but you come to a meeting, there are a lot of businesses that are in the area that will pay for you to go to school. You know what I mean? And you won't have student loans to worry about whenever you graduate, and you can have a paycheck while you're in school, So it's kind of nice to, when they come to meetings, that they can kind of talk to somebody and say, oh, you've been there, done that. What do you have for, tips and advice and okay, what can I do? What should I not be doing? How do I get from here to there? It's a great way to build that up. So I think that getting our name out in the younger community is definitely beneficial, definitely. So.
And there are a lot of young women in the group.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's nice. For a long time we had a lot of mentors in there and not very many people to mentor. So now we're kind of, it's worked out really good for both, I don't want to say generations, but it's kind of worked out great for both levels of people, the people that have already been there, done that, and the people that are just starting out. It's a great way to capitalize on the mentorship that's there because, a lot of those women have done amazing things in their lifetime and have a lot of wisdom and a lot of advice and a lot of tidbits to tell everybody that would be very beneficial to anybody that would kind of take that in. And if you've already grown your business and you're not really looking to grow anymore, then that's just wasted talent, you know what I mean? So it's great to have a lot of younger people and even people we have a lot of middle-aged people that are starting their careers or wanting, they were kind of sick of what they were doing and decided to go back to school and do something different. And it's great to have that mentorship there as well. It's kind of nice to know somebody's been there, done that, and somebody's got your back, that's a big thing, mentorship. So
another nice thing is with the younger women that have just started out in their careers, they have a new outlook on their careers, so they can provide a lot more assistance to us older people, that they can provide a lot of ideas that we might not have thought of just by starting out now and with all the technology out now. So it works both ways. Right.
It's good to have the collaboration. I can't talk. So it's nice to have that between different groups of people and even just people in different careers. Oh, that's how you do that? Oh, that's great. That's an awesome idea. Maybe I can use that for this. And it's worked out really well. And not just to help people build their business, but also to help people build BPW. That's why we've grown so much in the last couple of years, is because we've had so many different ideas and so many people putting in their input. And that's what's made us grow right there, is the fact that people are talking and having those conversations about, okay, well, this works, this doesn't work, how are we going to make this better,
There's been a lot of new members just since I joined back in November.
Yeah, we've grown quite a lot actually in the last 2 years, so it's kind of nice to see that, we're not when I first became president, they told me that, BPW was Franklin County's best kept secret. So I'm happy to say that I don't think we're a secret anymore. I think everybody in the community knows who we are, and that's great. And I hope we continue to build on that. And I'm very excited to see what comes next year, because I know that we got a lot of great people that are coming on board. So it's going to be
a lot of great people already there.
Yeah, we got a nice mixture of people right now, and I think everything's going to go even better than it did this year. So I'm very happy to see what's going to be coming up. So yeah. So, all right, anything you'd like to share? Anything else?
I guess not.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I'm very glad that you were able to come out tonight, and I'll be happy to see you at convention that's coming up in just a few weeks.
Yeah, just
Just
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, like 3 weeks from now, and then we got our meeting on the 20th right after. So you'll be seeing lots of me. So.
And then you won't be president anymore.
Right. Well, I'll still be at meetings. I'll
Okay.
still see you. I'll still be at board meetings. You can't get away from me that easily.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone at home, for joining us this evening. Check out www.bpwfranklincounty.com for more information and to RSVP for our meeting on May 20th. Thank you. Have a good night.